Now, after completing 5 parts in a dumbest product placements in movies series, I think it is finally time to rank the top 10 worst product placements in cinematic history. Now, throughout this video, you're gonna notice that all these shameless product placements take place mostly in the 2020s. So it's only the ChazClipz way to keep a tally of every product placement in the 2020s versus not in the 2020s. And trust me, you're gonna wanna stick around for the top 3. They are truly in another tier of disgraceful territory. So why not start with the most recent one I noticed, and the reason why I even created this product placement series in the first place, with The Bar and Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 1 being completely sponsored by Bud Light. Now, there's a crap ton of things I could have taken away from the first 2 episodes of Peacemaker, but I could not stop thinking about how the only beer I saw people drinking was Bud Light. From that damn bar in the first episode to the entire get-together scene in Episode 2 and the aftermath of the get-together scene in Episode 3 where Bud Light cans are scattered throughout Peacemaker's house. All of that almost gave me a damn seizure. Next.
You're not gonna sue me, are you? Because everyone wants to sue me once I hit them with my Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Now, this is higher on the list because I think this movie already knew this scene was goofy as shit, with Jennifer Coolidge literally running over a villager with her car. So why not just give in and make an insanely obvious product placement as well? Next, we have Sky Riley's insane Voss water obsession in Smile 2, where she would chug a gallon of Voss water every time she thought of relapsing. But it's higher on the list because it turns out Voss water didn't even ask them to do this, which absolutely makes no sense because every time Sky Riley chugs her beloved water, it's 100% of the time Voss with the logo clearly in shot. So what are we doing here, movie? Next, we have how one of the main plot points in Power Rangers 2017 is for the plotless Rangers to get Krispy Kreme.
We gotta go to Krispy Kreme's.
What? And even though we are still in the 7th spot, it truly does not get more shameless than this. The evil villain even indulged in Krispy Kreme as well, just for shits and gigs. Like, you cannot make this up. Next, we have one of the worst TV shows to ever do it with Stranger Things, with how Eleven was mega obsessed with Eggos and just couldn't get enough of them for 2 seasons straight. But it does not stop there because Coca-Cola is filled throughout the whole show with Eleven literally trying to crush Coca-Cola cans with her mind on multiple occasions. And we can't talk about Coke without mentioning the entire new Coke tasting scene. Like, what the hell? The whole entire episode literally stops dead for like 4 minutes just so Lucas can talk about new Coke with the logo obviously in frame. So screw it, that's gonna be 2 tallies for the 2010s because as of 2025, the majority of Stranger Things has taken place when Obama was still in office. Now screw it, for the entire 5th spot, I'm just gonna speed run every single despicable Transformers product placement and tally every single one for the 2010s to give the counter a fighting chance. And let's say a max of 1 minute 30 seconds. Let's begin. Like, we got 2 sponsored Transformers who have magical brand deals, with one literally transforming from a Mountain Dew vending machine into a machine, and another one that's an Oreos sponsored Transformer. Like, come on, guys. The Transformers franchise truly just gave up on being subtle, because there's a shit ton of Panasonic SD cards scattered throughout all the movies, as well as even Pepto-Bismol. I obviously also gotta mention Stanley Tucci, who can't help but sponsor multiple items through just the single movie he's in, like obviously Beats and his Japanese exotic milk.
May I finish my Shuhua milk, Donnie? I don't care about your exotic milk.
Easily one of the most insane ones is this super slow-mo dramatic Victoria's Secret bus explosion. Like, come on, what on earth is the point of that? But still, it's nothing compared to easily the dumbest Transformers product placement, the diabolical Bud Light scene, where Marky Mark literally takes a sip of Bud Light so he can throw it on the ground so the camera can pan across 7 different Bud Light cans. Like, just watch this.
Good luck with that, buddy. It's your car? Huh? Sweetie, hand me my alien gun.
Next, we got War of the Worlds 2025, which was basically one long Amazon ad. Like, the climax literally relied on Roderick flying an Amazon drone to Ice Cube so he could use a flash drive he ordered on Amazon's website 10 minutes prior. But the reason why this isn't the worst of 2025 and in the 4th spot is because if your movie is already on this side of the shit scale, why not just dedicate it to just one long Amazon commercial? Now let me finally introduce you to the worst car product placement on this list and of all time, with when the Barbie movie transformed into a literal Chevy ad during the most unnecessary car chase of all time, and made sure to show the car in all possible and perfect angles. Like, come on, get this shit out of here. Next, we easily have the worst product placement of the big 2025. In Jurassic Park Rebirth, where we all found out that just from a damn Snickers wrapper caused the entire Jurassic World franchise to even happen. This one makes me furious because in the original Jurassic Park, Wayne Knight is known to be eating Butterfingers throughout the whole movie. So why not make it a Butterfingers wrapper instead? But it's not just the Snickers. There were also Altoid mints smothered in our faces throughout the film as well. And I'm surprised we all made those two a big deal because of course this was gonna happen with Jurassic World's reputation of being filled with bad product placements. With Chris Pratt already doing crappy Coca-Cola ads in his movie, and unnecessary car placements, so obviously it was bound to happen. But there's a silver lining because I'm gonna count those all as the 2020s to help the counter anyway, so good job Jurassic World. In the honorable mention spots, we got Riverdale and its super forgettable credit card placement.
Drinks are on me. Here's my time card.
Shut up!
Like at this point, it's just time to put up the towel, Riverdale. You know a show's lost the plot if they stoop that low. And I get the same exact vibe for this clip from All American.
Absolutely, yes, okay? And you can thank Brian for the speedy delivery. I ordered hundreds of these.
This got delivered here today. Wait, isn't that the book you needed for your paper? And here it is, delivered overnight on Prime.
So overall, both of these are just so disappointing, they don't even deserve to be ranked. So get this shit out of here again. With that being said, I also kind of wanted to mention the Pepsi scene from World War Z, where Brad Pitt's character, after everything he's been through, all of his hardships, of course, bro is just gonna down a Pepsi post-climax. And overall, I just didn't know where to rank this one, so bro's got the shameful honorable mention spot. Now, before the number one spot, please leave a like, follow, and check out my page because I've made a ton of product placement content. But still, that being said, nothing will ever compare to what I think is the dumbest product placement of all time. The damn Skittles scene in Shazam 2.
Taste the rainbow.
Like, come on! This chick literally said, taste the rainbow. Like, how obvious can you get? And the reason I think this is the worst is because the movie is already way too much of a joke for you to literally say the Skittles catchphrase in it. And I know I said the same exact thing for War of the Worlds, but this one is different and just grinds my gears even more. Because it's a superhero movie with the potential to actually be good, but instead, hell no. Now, I was gonna end the video there, but as you can tell, throughout cinematic history, most of the most blatantly obvious and most despicable product placements were damn near all in the 2020s. And the 2020s would have easily won, but I decided to be a dumbass and count every single Transformers product placement. So I kind of shafted myself there, but still, that being said, that alone has got to be a sign for y'all that we might be just cooked. End of discussion.